Hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And yeah, the Rumble stuff seems to be okay. In these couple of days I managed to download and upload all the Evil Within 2 series, gameplay series here. I'm now going to publish one per day, so it doesn't gets overwhelmed my channel with too many published videos in one day in Rumble. I managed to confirm that at least the first 2 or 3 episodes are in 4K there, so it's interesting to see that that even though it's usually around 1 hour each episode, that they managed to keep in 4K, because the information that I've been seeing is over 20 minutes. It doesn't appear in 4K, but yeah, so far it still is in 4K, the footage at the moment. Afterwards I will be working with Void Busters after I do everything with the Evil Within 2. So if you want to watch a recap, I will publish the Evil Within series there also. And of course everything is also published on my blogger post kind of a thing there, as at least as an archive reference from everything that I post on YouTube, and from YouTube also goes for Patreon for extra support if you are able to. And yeah, basically this is it. I managed to, in the meantime, I referenced this like a couple of days or something like that, that I managed to get a new mouse. It's one of those things that I didn't have a budget per se, was like missing like a couple of dollars to a certain degree on the budget, and I wanted to squeeze out the max that that I could at the moment to get the setup that I have. I took some pictures of the unboxing. When I have time I will do a review, like an unboxing video with the pictures plus some my overall impressions so far, as I've been using the mouse in these last 3 days, give it or so. Again, I referenced that I used the previous versions of this mouse. They had since the G600 series, I think that is called. I think the last one that I use is a 602. This is the 604, so it's like an updated version with the Hero sensor from Logitech and everything. But yeah, I will give you my impressions but it's kind of the same feeling, a way better mouse than the one that I have, even though the one that I had, the G305 from Logitech, also it's a pretty decent mouse, simple mouse, 4 buttons basically, and the wheel and the DPI sensor, DPI button thing there. And here it got 6 thumb buttons plus the left and right, and the wheel is more not professional, but it has more functions there. You got the freewheel stuff, and you can lock it also, and plus the DPI sensor is in another place. And yeah, and it I think it has like a similar thing as the I can sync with different devices there, because it has like a Bluetooth and the light speed stuff, so I think you can at least in 2 different devices, but yeah, I will not use that. But yeah, I'll basically overdoing an overview. But yeah, the mouse was pretty good, fits better in my hand because it's a little bit bigger. But yeah, we will go through our episode now. Got some gaming news here, not much happening on the hardware front, at least that caught my attention. But we got, funny enough, I was watching a video regarding the overall thing of the leaks and fake stuff from Grand Theft Auto 6. It seems that I'm counting this from Bloomberg because it's where now Jason Schreier is working. I think he was working on Kotaku, if not mistaken, before. He's a good guy with the good contacts in the industry, and usually when he kind of gets these leaks from insiders, they are pretty faithful usually, and he usually has like good scoops. I think he'd cover like the industry stuff when the people having burnout in some studios and everything. He comes up with some pretty decent here and there articles here. And this one is regarding to announce Grand Theft Auto 6 There has been a lot of fake videos especially since the leak earlier this year with the hacker stuff there. Yeah, at the moment I will keep with a guy that I usually watch. When he dedicates himself to cover one thing, usually he gives pretty consistent and is overall very trustful in the information that he provides, and he is very front forward if he thinks the information is good or not, so he doesn't make himself be more than it is. But yeah, I think the channel name is Legacy Killers, something like that. Usually I watched him for a few years now. But yeah, supposedly Rockstar Games is going to plan to announce with a kind of teaser, something like that, early this week. At the moment, we are on a Wednesday, November 8th, so we'll see how it goes. We only have like supposedly until Sunday. I suppose it still counts as this week. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it is like a tease, I think in GTA 5 they did with the logo stuff some teasers until they brought up an official teaser trailer at the time. But because they have this year, I think is the 25th anniversary this month, from what I understood, we might get something this week as a tease. Supposedly, in terms of internal information, they want to launch this like 2025, give or take. So we will have like a year with ramping up the hype train there regarding GTA 6. But yeah, we will see how it goes. I got this aside here. Rockstar has spent the last few years working on cleaning up his corporate culture, because this is one of the big exposes I think he did at the time when a lot of people were complaining of burnout during the Red Dead Redemption 2 game development cycle there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully something comes up. Funny enough, I never played GTA 5. I think the last one that I played was GTA 4. When I was about to maybe get on GTA 5, it's the microtransaction stuff. It's very focused on the online stuff. It's too much for me to bear. I don't. It's not my style here. I was more interested on the story things there, and the open world settings and the mechanics here. It's not very, because I'm not a very much multiplayer guy in that sense, for like Call of Duty stuff and this kind of GTA 5 things there. I'm more about the telling a story, and I think the story is still pretty good even at this time in this day and age. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I will do or ever played GTA 5, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, at the moment we might get something still this week. I will try to pay the attention to this as best as I can. We also got some teasers from Mass Effect since November 7th as the N7 thing there. There was some teasers here and there. We got some updates from this article. They started off by teasing like 7 seconds clips, so I think we're about around 3 clips of 7 seconds, give or take, with some info, some teasers here. Like you said, this thing is translated for a binary code. It gives these messages here. We got the separated clips. We got some Mass Effect news, the like a curious type of thing, and some of the stuff that happens here on this thing, classified, where it is, Defiance, Auckland, Defiance, access codes and everything. It comes to a reference of provisional titles that they had for the first Mass Effect there. And here, this video here, it's the compiling of the free videos of a free teaser. It's like something very, it's like a 30-second teaser. You don't see basically anything. It's just a teaser for something that might be coming or not. We don't have like an official title for this, because the titles themselves are different. It's Epsilon, Defiance, and Nebula. Supposedly this was supposedly to be Liara, but from the teaser I don't think so, mainly because of the alien, the head of the shape is not the same. but you got this teaser at I think last year on the Game Awards. Not sure. This is Liara supposedly. It was a teaser. Didn't give pretty much any information. Again, the rumors that this next game from Mass Effect will be sequel to the trilogy, and the Mass Effect, the other one, not Nebula. No, I'm with the Nebula word in my head. Andromeda. Yeah, but we don't know yet. We don't have like official information. Probably it might be at least maybe taking another in another galaxy far away. I don't know, because Andromeda was not the best game. I didn't manage to play it, mainly because at the time the reviews were not that good, and afterwards I dragged on. And again, 5 years, 5 to 6 years, almost making 6 years now that I stopped having a PC to play games, so it fell through. Again, this is one of those games that I might try in the future. I don't know. We'll see how it goes also. But yeah, so far we got only this teaser. We might have more news. I don't know, maybe by the end of the year, because mainly Game Awards, they do a lot of trailer stuff there. Hopefully something is announced. And as always, I hope every game that comes out it's very good. We'll see how it goes. Regarding good games, something that is not very good, it's the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection. I stopped covering this because it's not my interest. However, there seems to be some few mods that came out, especially for this Master Collection for Volume 1. Some guy, modder Liel, this MGHD fix, so Metal Gear Solid HD Collection fix, adds several features to Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, and the Snake Eater, especially regarding ultra-wide support and different resolutions. This cannot be applied at the moment for Metal Gear Solid 1, which is a shame. I think it's an excellent introduction to the series. When I played this one when it came out in PS1 in 2000, if not mistaken, it was a couple of months after it came out. I managed to play on a borrowed PS1 at the time. I just got my mind blown away because there was nothing like it at the time, and since then I've been kind of hooked on the at least the Metal Gear Solid lore and how Kojima approaches game making there. And yeah, afterwards again I played Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty on the PS2. I never managed to get around to play afterwards because I stopped having a console afterwards, and I just had for PC. And then again, things drag on, ports never were made, and I managed to play afterwards in a board console the Metal Gear Solid 4, and then on PC I managed to get Metal Gear 5, the prequel, and the main game there. But yeah, I will have to probably do a replay on that. I did a series on the oh my god, I forget the thing. I don't know if I have here, because I know I have the here Ground Zeroes. I managed to do the main story there. I never went about it to do the Phantom Pain, but I did play like 200 plus hours on that game. It's very good in terms of mechanic. Again, the story seems a little bit incomplete, but yeah, Konami and Kojima didn't end very well on that game. But yeah, you got some mods here. Hopefully they are useful for people that already bought it. I think Metal Gear Solid 1, it's the version that it is at this moment in GOG, like the original port. It's have better quality than this Master Collection, or yeah, Master Collection, from what I understood. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully the I don't know if the mods can solve or fix these games, because these ports are very lame, and the fact that it's basically full priced games to a certain degree, it's a shame that the money grab, they could do a money grab, but they should have done a pretty decent port. At least try to make this thing playable in 4K, and I don't know, enhance a little bit the texture stuff to make it a little bit more prettier, to add some value to the fact that they are doing a Master Collection. Again, we don't have any information to the Volume 2, which supposedly it's like the Metal Gear 4 and 5, even though I think they are pretty recent games, no need to do that. I don't know what they're planning to do there. And lastly, we got Lords of the Fallen is getting more stuff there. At this moment, 12 new spells, several new quest lines, and more free stuff before the end of this year. We got basically a free content plan, which is good. They are supporting and improving on the game and patching where it needs to be. And the good thing is that they're seemingly taking feedback from the community there, and they are working on improving, taking that feedback in account. Supposedly is going to be more themes, since they had a Halloween themed Season of the Bleak. Two more further events will take place before the new year, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, basically this is it. It's been improving the game. Some people didn't like it. Some said it was a very good alternative to the From Software kind of games, or the Dark Souls. It has several mechanics, at least tries to emulate certain mechanics that are from different games from Software, and I think they do a pretty good job, even though it has a different feel. But overall, I think it's a huge improvement from the first game, from everything that I saw regarding this game. And plus the players can look forward for more, again, the spell stuff, new finisher attacks, a lot of community requested features, which is always good, and including new game plus modifier system. Basically, I suppose that when you do the new game plus, you can add like certain modifiers. I don't know if it is getting putting the enemies being more difficult, but getting more souls per se. I don't know which is the mechanic of the souls here. Stuff like that, I suppose. Or enemies be more aggressive. I don't know. There is a lot of stuff you can do with the modifier system here for the new game plus, which is always good to see. And yeah, basically in terms of news, this is it. I'm just going to end up with some gaming deals. We still have Mass Effect, talking about the N7 stuff there. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which is basically has everything there. It's got the free games, if not mistaken, or no. I think the Legendary Edition has... Yes, there it is. My god, I was looking for the info to confirm that. Yeah, the free Mass Effects plus the DLC stuff. This is like the remastered versions there, so everything is included by only $10. I think it's a well worth deal here if you never played any of these games. Also, you still have Ratchet and Clank around 1 day or so. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition also that is still around 1 day at the publish time of this video. Ratchet and Clank is around 20% off. It came from this year, so it's the deal. The percentage is not that big, but it's already a deal, which is always good. We got also Blasphemous. We got the demo if you want to, which is always good to have this kind of demo in the games that they are trying to sell. But the 75% off, I think it's a good deal. And also if you want with Blasphemous 2, they got a little bundle there, 41% off, which is pretty good also. If you like kind of Metroidvania with Dark Souls kind of combat there, this is an excellent game. It's been very positive since launch, so I think it's a good game. It's one of those that I like to try out one of these days and see if it's on my taste there. Also, we got Wall World. This one, it's one of those little games, indie games that fascinates me. It's got a lot of stuff there. It's roguelike, got mining, got tower defense mechanics, got like boss fights and everything, and of course the permanent upgrades and the upgrades that you can get between runs. They are always upgrading this game, patching the game and everything, and they had a new DLC, which is Deep Threat. You get more... you can advance more in the wall and continue basically the story, and get more mechanics there from the spider stuff and even the upgrades. They added more upgrades there, so you can be more manageable how you play it. We got also the Plague Tale stuff, the 2 games. They are as a deal only as a bundle, so you have to buy the 2 games to get this 55% off. Again, I think that they're at least decent games. I never played any of those. It's one of those that seems pretty to the eyes, but I think it got some interesting things there in terms of game mechanics and also in terms of story. I think it's a pretty good one. I think it's a little bit underrated. I don't see that much, even though Plague Tale Requiem is being kind of used to a certain degree as a benchmark game for the GPU stuff. But yeah, we got the Plague stuff there. Seems pretty interesting. We got also Bioshock Trilogy. Yeah, we got the 3 games here, the remastered versions from the 2 games. And I usually advise if you don't have any of these games, to buy the collection one. It's more cheaper than buying the games by itself. But if you need to complete your collection there on Bioshock, you can have 75% off on the first, 80% on the second, and 75% on Bioshock Infinite. And yeah, it's well worth it. At least the first, minimum the first game. I think it's always to have a go. I think it's well worth it for you to get and see some influences that game inspired in other first-person shooter games. And basically that's it, guys. I'm just going to wrap up with my plug on the Patreon here for extra support. Again, the extra support at this moment in time is for storage, so I can have backups of the projects that I do for my private clients, and of course a lot of space for the videos that I do for the channel. Basically that is it. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.